AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online and listen to WTIM Ag Podcasts anytime.
Your information station, WTIM.
Good morning. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, as well as Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Your Pana Save-A-Lot, and Locked and Loaded Limited. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and our guest in this segment is Melissa Miller. Melissa is the president of the Pana Pride organization. Good morning to you, Melissa. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good this morning. How are you?
I am doing well. The sun is shining, so it's hard to be upset when the sun is shining, as it hasn't in some time now, it feels like. But for you guys, hopefully we had a good weekend of weather, or at least some breaks in the weather, as I know that you had a Pana market just last weekend. Melissa, what can you tell me about the Pana market and kind of what took place over the weekend?
Okay, so yeah, we had our Pana market this weekend. It was at high school in Pana. Had about 25 vendors for that. Joni's Express from Assumption was there with a food truck. Proceeds from the vendors and the rent they paid for their spots went towards our beautification committee's projects for this coming year. And then we had flowers that we sold. We had annuals, perennials, some hanging baskets, some potted plants that we got from the Nokomis Gift and Garden Center that we sold. And the benefits from that we donated towards the Pana Education Foundation. Our next event for the market, Pana Market, will be in the fall, and that is set for November 8th, also at the high school again. So if anyone is interested in being a vendor for that, they can contact us to get their spot.
Okay.
And we'll have more information coming about that soon.
Sure. So 20 to 25 vendors at this edition of the Pana Market. And if I remember correctly, Melissa, this one that just took place on Saturday, and then the one that you just mentioned on November 8th, those will be the two dates for the Pana Market. Nothing in between, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I was on the same page from previous interviews that we've done as well. With the Pana Market, you mentioned the flower sale and that Nokomis, I believe, members of the Nokomis community, maybe that community garden or whatever the case might have been. I apologize. It's blanking me right now. But you put on a flower sale. Is that something that you do each and every year? Is that something that was a new addition?
We've done that in the fall at the spring market. We've done that the last couple of those. The Nokomis Gift and Garden, they're a flower center there in Nokomis, and they actually grow the flowers themselves. So they are like homegrown, I guess you'd say, by the individuals that own the Nokomis Gift and Garden.
Very cool. Nokomis Gift and Garden, and thank you for doubling down on that. So I can try and hold on to that bit of information there as well. Nokomis Gift and Garden. Perfect time for Mother's Day then, I would imagine.
Yes.
Get something for mom out there. When it comes to the 20 to 25 different vendors, you mentioned the food truck that was out there as well. What were some of those pop-up shops that were out there in attendance?
Oh, there was all kinds of things. I know we had Mary Kay was there. We had some, I believe Pampered Chef was there. Different individuals who make signs, crafts, candies. There's a little bit of everything this time. We had a little bit of variety. Yeah. Very
cool. Well, and you want that variety, of course, for folks to be able to get their hands on whatever they might be looking for there. 20 to 25 vendors, a flower sale on top of it, with proceeds that went to the Pana Education Fund, and the next event coming up on November 8th for the Pana Market. Anything else when it comes to the Pana Market that you'd like to let myself or listeners know?
No, I mean, we had a really good event. Like I said, we had a lot of individuals that came, were able to showcase what they do and make a little something on the side while they were there. And we appreciate all the vendors that came and all the individuals that came and shopped.
Sure thing. Well, that is a look at the Pana Market that just took place last week, but I know you've got an upcoming event, something that you'd like to shed some light on. What can you tell me about the next or the most upcoming event for Pana Pride and the city of Pana?
So the next event that we're still in the works of getting together is Dumpster Days. It's tentatively set for the 31st. We will know next week for sure that is the date. We just have to get the date finalized, approval from the city, and that's going to take place on the 12th on Monday the 12th. So dumpster days is tentatively set and hoping to go off on May 31st. In the years past, we have gone around and picked up items to bring to throw in the dumpsters for the city, individuals that live in the city. But this year, it'll just be a drop-off only. We just don't have the manpower to go around and make those pickups this time around. So May 31st, I believe 9 to 1, the city garage will have several dumpsters set out, and individuals can come and drop off, clean up their house, clean up their yards, and come and drop things off. We'll be advertising it once we get that date finalized on Facebook, and it should be, I believe, in the paper as well. Okay. And it'll list what things we are including and not including as things they can drop off.
Do you have that list by chance as of right now?
I do. Give me here just a second. I'll pull it up. And
because I know some things, just, maybe an extra tire or two. Hey, it's going to be tough for us to take some TVs and stuff like that.
So like no electronics, TVs, computers, etc. No items that have Freon or refrigerants. No concrete, bricks, tires, oil, paint, any kind of hazardous waste is not allowed. No shingles or drywall, lumber, construction material, and like no contractors or businesses trying to dump those items.
That checks out with me. And so other than that, I mean, spring cleaning, that for some folks maybe has already started, or some that might need to get on it here in this beautiful weekend that we're supposed to have upcoming. Maybe start thinking about getting that stuff cleaned up and being able to toss that during the dumpster day, May 31st, 9 to 1 at the city garage.
Correct.
Okay.
And again, that will be advertised on Facebook and in the paper. I believe we put it in Pana and Taylorville papers when we advertise it. But it is for residents of Pana, and they will have to show like a photo ID when they enter the city grounds.
Okay.
City garage.
And you had mentioned in years prior that you'd actually been able to go pick items up off of these individuals. This year, not able to do so, just simply with the lack of manpower. Totally can understand that, but it seems like that would have been a great service that I'm sure you were trying to be able to offer again. How many years were you able to offer being able to even just pick things up off the curb for folks?
Oh gosh, we've been doing this for several years. I'm not exactly sure how many years without having to look back over the records, but several years. I myself have been involved for 3 years with it. And last year was the first year I actually helped with the going around picking things up from individuals. In years past, I took the phone calls one time to help out for people calling to get on the list for pickup. I've been there every year on the Saturday part of it to help people unload. So although we're not going to be going around picking anything up, we will have individuals there to try to help individuals unload. So they should obviously be able to unload their own stuff they bring, but we will have people there to also assist as well to make it go faster.
Hey, that anything to help in that regard as well. So from 9 to 1 at the Pana City Garage on May 31st, it's tentatively set right now. So be on the lookout for additional information as well from the Pana Pride organization for their dumpster days that will be coming up May 31st. So no electronics, no refrigerants, kind of typical things that we're not looking for. And of course, no businesses, no lumber, construction, things of that nature, being able to throw their stuff in there. So that is the dumpster day coming up. We talked Pana Market as well. And we're going to take our first break of the WTIM Pana Morning Show. I am joined by Melissa Miller, president of the Pana Pride organization. We'll come back around, talk a little bit more about what work is being done when we return. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Here's Cousin Bill from Illinois Paving.
Has winter messed up your driveway? Are you tired of mud and slop? Are you sick of wasting money on a temporary solution? If you want your driveway fixed the right way, call the pros at Illinois Paving today. Our multiple layered solutions may be the right fit for you. We have the equipment and the know-how to do it right. So if you're sick of a temp fix and you're sick of the mud, call Cousin Bill at Illinois Paving today, 217-788-7777.
Make your home air healthier. Blakely Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing in Taylorville can help by installing a Pride Evolution air purifier for you. Using captures and kills technology, this highly advanced MERV 15 filter captures many select airborne pathogens. It also helps improve indoor air quality for both asthma and allergy sufferers by filtering air impurities like dust, pollen, and pet dander. To schedule an evaluation, contact Blakely Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing today at 824-4684. Bryant, whatever it takes.
This is Jeff Bremmett with People's Bank and Trust, where customers have one consumer banker who knows them and provides the right financial services to achieve their financial goals. Your consumer banker is your single source for life's financial needs, from checking to consumer loans, from retirement accounts to mortgage loans, and everything in between. Call me at 888-PBT-1954. Bank with People's Bank and Trust so you can spend your time living your life, not explaining it. At People's Bank and Trust, we put people first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Springfield Clinic Taylorville Walk-In has new extended hours. The walk-in clinic is now open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. Here's Dr. Pavi Gill with more details.
Our walk-in clinic is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday to address your minor illnesses and injuries. No appointment necessary. Whether you need a quick checkup or acute care, just walk in and get the care you need when you need it.
There you have it. For convenient same-day care, visit Springfield Clinic Taylorville Walk-In at 6...
WTIM.
Back around for our segment with Melissa Miller, Pain of Pride president, and you're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our WTIM Pain of Morning Show that is brought to you by Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, your Pain of Save-A-Lot, and Locked and Loaded Limited, as well as People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and as mentioned, joining me in this segment is president of Pain of Pride, Melissa Miller. We've talked the Pain of Market that just took place, when it's going to be next, and also the dumpster day that they're going to have on May 31st. Let's talk a little bit about Pain of Pride as a whole, meeting times, how to get involved, donations, the potential for those. Where can you take me with that in terms of Pain of Pride as a whole?
Okay, so just real quick, our meetings are the second Thursday of every month. So the May meeting is actually going to be this Thursday, the 8th. 6:30 is the general meeting. It's when everybody comes together for one big meeting. If you want to sit in on a specific committee and hear about that committee, you can come at 6. The committees themselves individually meet at 6, and then we join all together and talk together at 6:30. The meetings usually last maybe an hour. They're pretty quick. We're not always there very long. This Thursday we do have Karen Cherry is going to come and talk to us about removing some trees at the base of the bike trail on the Pana side in the future. And so we're looking forward to hearing from her. If anyone would like to, you don't want to come to the meetings, but you want to help with something, watch Facebook. We're always posting things on there, or you can contact us on Facebook. We also have an email. You can email us at painapride2015@gmail.com. Again, that's painapride2015@gmail.com. You can also send us something by mail. Address it to Pain of Pride at P.O. Box 166 in Pana at 62557. Again, the address is Pain of Pride, P.O. Box 166 in Pana. If you want to donate to something that we're doing, if you think, hey, I'm liking how you're doing the flowers uptown, or I want to help towards demolition of a building, etc., you can send funds, a check made out to Pain of Pride, and on check just write what you want that to go to, and we'll put that donation towards that project for you.
Very cool. I didn't realize that we could kind of specify even what we were wanting the funds to go towards, but that makes you feel that much better even about your donation then as well. So that would be to P.O. Box 166 in Pana to make that donation by check. painapride2015@gmail.com to get some additional information, as well as their Facebook page, and so to their webpage as well. Melissa, anything else before we wrap things up with less than 30 seconds to go?
No, I think that's it. I just encourage anyone who wants to be a part of our group to please come to the meetings. You just have to live in Pana. Everyone is a member. And we welcome everyone.
That's right. Well, Melissa, thank you so much for joining me here on the WTIM Pana Morning Show. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You as well. That's Melissa Miller,
Bye-bye.
president of Pain of Pride. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
WTIM.
Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9